Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DES Legacy Trucks here at Las Vegas, USA. I am your broadcaster for the night, Ben Kuhn. Let's get our starting lineup getting ready here and to go. Jason Phillips in the 8 starting in first place with the pole, Edward Warren in 92 starting in second. Row 2, Delic Roots Mockert in 66 starting in third. Jeff Dinden in 84 starting in fourth. Jamie Howard in 90 starting in fifth. And Dylan Hidden to 81 starting in sixth. Mark Holloway to 56 starting in seventh. And Jonathan Green in 31 starting in eighth. 65 of Danny Passmore starting in ninth. And Ryan Godfrey in the sixth starting in 10th. That'll do it for row 5. Row number 6, Brandon Hidden to 5 and starting 11th. And Albert Williams 18 starting in 12th. Row 7, Aaron Underhill at 21 starting 13th, and Brian Souza in the 60s starting at 14th. Jonathan Geis in 32 starting 15th, and Tyler Waltz in the 54th starting 16th. Thomas Long in 23 starting 17th, and Tom Perrott in 69 starting 18th, and no do for row 9. Row 10, Christian Clark in 99 starting 19th, and Craig Noel in 63 starting at 20th, and Sean Dion in the 3 starting 21st. We're gonna have a fun race tonight, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be running 100 laps here tonight. I think we'll be having a blast. And your current leaderboards tonight, we're on week 2 of the playoffs. Dylan Hinton right now with the lead, 40 points. Jeff Denton in second with 35. Jason Phillips 29. Ryan Godfrey 28. Jamie Howell also tied with 28. 26, Edwin Warren and Stephen Tibbs 20th. Dylan Gritzmacher 19th. Aaron Underhill 18th. And Austin Knight 0 points. He did not race last week. Well, heck, we're back to go green this time by. Well, I'm going to try to get this out really quick. Dylan Henry is, like I said, if my math is mathing right now, I do believe it do be mathing. Jeff Dinda, with how those positions are currently are right this moment, I believe he will be in the points lead. I might be wrong, but all that aside, we're back going to go green. And we'll see who will actually be the race leader in the points. Once we go green, then we're waiting for this wonderful pace truck to dive down pit lane this time by. This pace truck heads down pit lane. We're back and go green for week 2 of the playoffs. Green flag is out. Grootsmacher gave the 8 Jason Phillips a nice shove. Edwin Warren's cleared, so he's going to be able to fall right in line with the 8 car, Jason Phillips. Jason Phillips with a decent run. Grootsmacher trying to get a run on the inside of 92, Edwin Warren. See how hard these guys are going to push him early. We see green truck on the apron. Still loose is Mark Holloway. Bundled up 4, almost 3 wide in the back. In this bundle, 23 Thomas long. And a Warren. New race leader already on lap 2. 92 of Edwin Warren. Everybody seems to be single file. Struck on the wall. Good down to the inside. So Grootsmacher was in third. Now all the way back in the 18th. Side by side action coming out of turn 4. Inside line's going to have a little bit more momentum going to turn 1 and the outside line will. See, right. Car looking low. There's a number. Welcome back. Chaos is soon. One single file now, double file. All the way to the rear, almost in certain spots, 3 wide. Jeff Denton, current leader of said pack. Oh, look at it go 3 wide. Oh, coming out of the apron from the first chance. They could not make it work. That's a 5 of Brandon Hinton. Look at all the tangled mess that's back there. 3 wide once again. Brandon Hinton. Look like he's trying to send it to 32. Jonathan Geist. Same for my teammates. And Edwin Warren. And not leading this race, it's so his side, Danny Pass. I think it's probably a good position, but right now, if anything, if it stays on the long run, Jeff and Dinda would most certainly be better off in trying to get his way up to the front. Right now, currently sitting in third. Not a bad spot. And yellow flag is out. July of the 13th to Donald Bell. Let's see what happened here. Oh, trucking. It's a 54 title waltz. Yep, came down into the 13 of Donald Bell. Might be have the use of a faster pair. I don't look like he fully came down. And that is the yellow first caution of the night. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more racing here at Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas. Unfortunately, we had a little bit of audio error, and hopefully now it is fixed. So back to go green this time by pace start coming off. Edwin Warren leading us off. 84 Jeff Dinda right behind him. Last week race winner Dylan Hinton really sitting in the outside in six. Pace start coming off. Let's see what if Edwin Warren could get a good jump. Green flag is out. Warren pulling away. Some guys did take tires in pit lane and also probably took some fuel too. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in this long run because I want to say like your top 15 stayed out. And now Jamie Hall up to third in the 98 truck. 3 wide in one spot. Oh my goodness. Oh. No death, no carnage at this current moment. Turn 2. Some people down low. A couple of ways around. Grutzmacher all the way to the bottom, trying to work his way back up. He did qualify in the top 5. So it's interesting to see him being so far back. Long green flag run. Hopefully, see green flag pit stops to see where the strategies will come into play. It's 3 wide once again. Oh, truck contacts. Contact somewhere. Where'd Mark go? Oh, we're back. 4 wide. Oh, God. Someone made a not so good move. Almost caused death and carnage. Right now, Jeff Dindo was up in top 10, now falling back in decent ways. They're back to 16th. He was one of the trucks that stayed out. But a lot of people have been trying to get very aggressive really early, trying to move their way up through the field. Right now, 3 playoff drivers are in the top 3 at this current moment. Actually, Danny Passmore, I do believe it's a playoff driver. Yes, he is. No, I'm wrong. I apologize. Because right now, Edwin Warren's still trying to hold on to the lead as much as he can. As I said before, top 3, all playoff drivers. Yep. Jamie Hall looking underneath, trying to get underneath the 8 car or 8 truck. Jason Phillips. Jimmy Haas still trying to find a way around the 8 truck of Jason Phillips. And Warren still able to hold his line the best as he can. Notice you guys just line up a little bit more and more as his run goes on. Jamie Howell finally underneath. Can he make it stick and go around the 8 truck of Jason Phillips? And yes, he does. He's underneath, but can he? Here we go. Back pack. Almost. Woo. 3 wide of an exit. Almost had a bad wreck there. Watching a battle for second. Jamie Howell still underneath the 8 truck of Jason Phillips. I don't think Jamie can really get by Jason Phillips because he has a slight run on the outside. Jamie concedes the line, concedes the position for now. Just know because he knows that he's running his stuff up. There's no reason to keep pushing the way that he is. And Ward's still, he's been leading this race since lap 2. Can still keep this lead that he has. But that, right now, I see a man who's being a threat through moving up through the standings. The 66 of Dylan Grutzmacher. Top 5, 8 and 98, got a little tight. Ryan Godfrey's going to try and make a pass underneath, but Jamie Hiles going to take the momentum he got on turn 4 and try to see if he can make a pass on Jason Phillips. Jason Phillips with that middle line he has right there is going to get a run on the exit of turn 2. Enter turn 3, 4. I know James is going to try that type of move once again. I just don't know when. Everyone's making a move to the inside of the 6 of Ryan Godfrey. Williams will be gonna work. Jamie Howell, 98, blocking the 18. 18 going low. Send it 3. No. Williams got by. Luckily, no contact. Everyone was really just shot to the front. Williams still with a decent run. Probably was one of the people who decided to go down pit lane to get the fresh tires. Now clear the 98. 18 Albert Williams will probably be tracking down to 92. So now getting to the bumper. We're close. Everyone shoots underneath. The inside around Albert Williams, new race leader, the 18. It's been 30 laps now since we had a new race leader. Ed Warner led once the 30 laps since the start of this race. Oh, truck 65 around. More truck spinning. 21, 63. Saw the 65 of Passmore sideways. So let's see what exactly happened. And they exited turn 2. Oh. guess the 21 thought he had. Aaron Underhill thought he had a little bit more room than he did. Time. Just got to the quarter. 8 and 63 are involved as well. Go to a quick break and we'll be right back with more racing here at Las Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Las Vegas and Legacy Truck Series. Albert Williams still in the lead at Warren to the outside. Ryan Godfrey in third, Jason Phillips in fourth, Dylan Hinton in fifth, and Jamie Howell in sixth. That will do for your first 3 rows. And we're going to see if Ed Warren can get the lead back, or will Jason Phillips come back to surprise us all. Rebecca Green. A green flag is out. Williams with a good launch. And Warren's aim to clear. 6 of Ryan Godfrey as we head down to turns 1 and 2. And Warren might be able to clear. Yep. He sure will. He's able to clear the 18 of Albert Williams. Ryan Godfrey got a little tight off exit. Rewind to some places. Oh my goodness. Aaron Underhill almost got the 99, but 99 was clear. much caution. Everybody should be able to pit around lap 63. This guy's got about 38 laps worth of fuel. So you're about towards the end of the pit window for some of these guys. And if you want to keep it green and wonder who will be able to prevail in a long green flag cycle. And a man who worked his way back up to top 4, 66, of Dylan Grinsmacher. Grinsmacher up to P3. Jason Phillips falling back. Six is Grinsmacher right on the bumper to the 18, just trying to see if he can get around him. 6 is now pushing the 18. Grinsmacher got a little bit of bump from the 6. Billy Hill working his way to top 5. Can he go 2 weeks in a row with a win here at the Legacy Truck Series? Up to 5th. Let's see if he can keep working his way to the front. Now 6 of Ryan Godfrey trying to get underneath the 18. Just barely care. I need Jamie Howell go looking to get something. Gonna run to the outside. Grinsmacher up to 5th. Get his momentum back to where it was for the 6s to Grinsmacher. He might be able to work something again. Grinsmacher up to 4th. Let's see if he can get around the 6. Six underneath the 18. 66 gets tight. And he goes underneath the 66. And on turn 3, Edwin Warren loves his view that he's getting in his rear view mirror. 4 guys that balance side by side. It's a highlight work. Oh! Is that a bad mistake right there? So he's trying to make the high line work, trying to get a run off an exit. Forcing a block. 6 going high, trying to force him into the wall. 6-6 made contact with a wall that looked like it hurt him that much. Let's see here. These guys, 6-6 is having a really hard time just able to get past the 6 car, Ryan Godfrey. He's making it a real challenge for the 6-6 of Grinsmacher. So find underneath. Let's see if he can make it work this time. I think he'll be able to. Still trying to avoid the 6-car Ryan Godfrey, or 6 truck, I should say. Jamie Howell trying to get around Ryan Godfrey on the high side. He had a cutoff right in front of him. Now Jamie Howell's looking underneath the 66. Yeah. 66. Now on the high side. A spectator was just sitting here watching the 81 of Dale Hinton and a surprise appearance. It's set plates right now in 73, John Crosby. I don't know. 66 just seems to be really tight. Looks like he can't get a run, but Albert Williams right now making a challenge for the lead. It's under a tenth. It's under 2/10 of closing on the 92 of Edward Warren. About 10 laps from when the fuel window opens. Let's see, some of these guys probably head down pit lane to undercut the leader, probably in 92 of Ed Warren. So it's a Ryan Godfrey in the wall. I think John Crosby trying to make his way into the picture. Right now, 66 is not able to get past the 6-car. 98 just can't get right past the 66. Albert Williams having a hard time getting past the leader of 92, Venom Warren. And we have a new race leader once again to 18 of Albert Williams. So side by side, Albert Warren a little bit loose. And Albert Williams made contact with Edwin Warren Right up the exit of turn 2. Won't be for too long before the pit cycle starts. Pretty sure a lot of these guys are probably going to try to run a drive, but I know someone's going to try to undercut it. Ivor Williams to the outside. I don't know if he's able to get a clear, though. He does not. To still have an edge out in front. Ivor Williams finally clear. The 92 had a warn. Everybody's so spread out now. Six is finally clear for the 6 car Ryan Godfrey. Right next time is when you probably see people heading down pit lane. At least that's when I see the pit cycle starting to open because they got about 38 laps of the fuel. It's probably 63, 64 where people feel safe to pit. Leave pit lane at lap 34. So the latest these guys will be able to pit is lap 72. John Crosby himself trying to now get around his teammate, the 6 of Ryan Godfrey. Rootsmacher getting closer and closer to 92. While Albert Williams is not in the playoffs, Edwin Warren's position is still mighty valuable to these guys who are in the playoffs. Oh, I got almost about lost it. Jamie Howe from 98 to the inside. 35 laps remaining here in Las Vegas. And the pit cycle has begun. The 54 tunnel once went down pit lane. Jason Phillips in the 8, now down pit lane. Robert Williams is pulling away. 54 title was now exiting pit lane. So we're going to see more and more people head down pit lane. So the clock is winding down. Grutzmacher now around the 92 Edward Warren. Now Grutzmacher's only job at this point is just to reel in the 18. 92 Edward Warren head down pit lane. A whole bunch of cars came down pit lane that time. Christian Clark head down pit lane. Perrant heading down pit lane. Albert Williams heading down pit lane. Lean is now heading over to the 66 of Dylan Grutzbacher. Crosby trying to take the lead away from the 66. And Crosby made hard contact with that outside wall. Don't have much fuel left. The 3 Sean Dion declaring he will be heading down pit lane this time by. These guys still not heading down pit lane. Well, they're still staying out, so they probably got a little bit more left in the tank, but probably not much. Six now declaring he'll be heading down pit lane. Other cars that have not pit, I would say with 3 John Crosby. Only cars that haven't pit are Jonathan Green, Thomas Long, and Jeff Denham, but Thomas Long also saying he's going to be heading down pit lane this time. Jeff Denham staying out? Yes, he is. Now the 18 Albert Williams back on the lead lap. Assume a lot more cars will follow. And Jeff Denham now head down pit lane. 31 Jonathan Green will probably head in very soon. And Jonathan Green also saying over the radio that he'll be pitting. With the pit cycle now complete, Albert Williams will still be back in the lead once the pit cycle ends. Right now, the 5 of Brandon Hinton will be in 3rd. Dylan Hinton in 4th. Jamie Howell in 5th. Passmore 6th. Perrant 7th. Grutzmacher 8th. Warren. So these guys will no longer need any more fuel. So at this point, it is who can take care of their tires the best. I actually want to say Evan Warren can keep up the pace he had at the start of this race. He might be okay. And Albert Williams simply pulled away from him in the later part of this run, so it's really going to be hard to say. Or 92 Adam Warren, he's low underneath. Trying to hold it there. Can't make it work. Oh, he took his chance. Oh, it's a little bit of it. I tell you what, if I'm those two guys, there'd probably be two people on my mind who I'd be worried about the most. They have the fresher tires. Maybe one to 66 of Dylan Grutzmacher because he pitted one of the latest with the 7.3 of John Crosby. So, on a longer run, I'm probably going to put my money in the 66 if he can get there. I mean, he can make up 3 seconds over in 22 laps. It is doable. It's just going to be hard for that 66 car, Dylan Grutzmacher. Grutzmacher all the way up to third, so now he has open track to push as much as he needs. "21 laps remaining. Will Edwin Warren pull off a win in the playoffs? Can he do it?" I don't think 66 can do it much anymore. He will have really hard time to catch these guys. He has a lot of ground to catch up on. For him to get any truly real ground, he would have to need 18 and 92 to battle a little bit longer. Right now, Albert Williams just in the same spot he was earlier, just able to pull away from the 92. It was really going high, so he lost a ton of ground. Little battle going on for 32, 21, and 81. Man, these guys made real aggressive contact. Aaron Underhill made a real aggressive bump to the 32, Jonathan Geist. 92 Edwin Warren losing a lot of time. One thing's for sure is Grusmacher. It's almost 2.5 seconds out. 16 laps to go. 15 to go. It's across the start finish line. He sees him. Only real question now is, can he get to Albert Williams? Safe to say, I don't think Edwin Warren able to close in that gap that he lost to Albert Williams. Right now, safe to be John Crosby really trying to move his way up to the field, up to 5th. Following in that 98 of Jamie Howe. Right now, listen to Crosby. Now to 4th. I don't think Crosby has enough time to get there, but right now, 6 seconds of Dylan Grusmacher on the bumper to 92. Low cutback situation coming off the exit of turn 4. Grusmacher playing off beautifully. He's up to 2nd. And to Edwin Warren slowing down just a little bit, but I don't think that matters. 66 of Grusmacher cleared him. Now, in these 12 laps, does Dylan have the speed to get to Albert? That's a real important question at this moment, because within about 20-some laps, he was able to get to 92 and Warren. Now, it's about 1 3/4 seconds away from Albert. Ten laps to go. Does Grusmacher have enough to do it? Can he pull off the win here? Or does he not have enough time? It'll be hard to say because Albert Williams has a very comfortable gap. Over a 1.5 seconds. Grusmacher trying his hardest to get there, but he's losing a lot of time. Eight laps to go. Can Grusmacher do it? And he made contact with the wall. I'm pretty sure that's going to significantly make sure that dream comes to an end. traffic. 60 Craig Knoll. 6 laps remaining here at Las Vegas. I know Albert Williams is thinking one thing: no yellow, please, for the love of God. Coming to 5 laps remaining here at Vegas. Crosby on the hunt for the second. Regnall backed out of it. And now, a battle between teammates, 92 and 98. Brandon hitting the 5, looking on the outside. Gap is closed, 4 laps remaining. Jamie Howe underneath. Jamie Howe might get 4th. He gets around to 92. Evan Warren. Evan Warren with the. Oh! Got his own teammate loose. Brandon Hinton's going to. Oh, he tried to take advantage of the situation. And 3 laps to go. Grutzmacher comfortably in 3rd. Crosby, or Grutzmacher in 2nd, excuse me, Crosby in 3rd. We got a real battle on our hands for 4th place. Two laps remaining. Yeah, no. Albert Williams is still thinking that one thing. Please, no yellows. The distance is perfect for me right now. Please, no yellow. Come out of final turn. White flag in the air. Albert Williams has a secure lead. Should have plenty of fuel. Jamie Howe's still in 4th. And Albert Williams with the win. Grutzmacher in 2nd and John Crosby in 3rd. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this tonight. We got premiere coming up at 10 o'clock Eastern, and we'll see you guys there at New Hampshire.